Hi, and welcome. So, for this movie marathon, I'll be watching and reviewing a bunch of Walt Disney live action movies and Walt Disney anime movies. Okay? So, the only condition is I either have to sing it or have it in my collection. Okay? Um, so they could probably, bunch of them live action Walt Disney movie and Walt Disney anime movie that I never seen that I'm not gonna review. Okay, and so I'm not going to uh, go out and buy them or you know subscribe to Disney Plus just to do a review. Okay, uh, okay. Um, So I'm just going to watch and review the one that I have in my collection, okay? And I decided that I want to travel back in time to when Walt Disney was making good movies, not today when they're making bad movies, okay? And most of the movies I either think for the first time or I haven't watched in a while or I grew up and I have a lot of nostalgia for it, okay, in my childhood. So, um, let me know what some of your favorite Walt Disney live action movies, whether it be like Herbie, Old Yeller, Trip Family Robinson, Pollyanna, Parent Trap, so on and so forth, and what's some of your favorite uh, Walt Disney anime movies, whether it be Dumbo, Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, okay? So, um, and then after I do the marathon, I might do one or two videos, give you my thoughts on Walt Disney, okay? Because here on my channel, I like to do marathon, movie marathon, okay? So I got some planned out for next year, okay? Um, so um, last week I watched all six Kirby movies, cause the six of them, okay? No, they're not five. They're six, okay? And one of them I think is very underrated. And I'll talk about that one when I get to it. And I found out there was a TV show and that only had like 5 episodes, okay? And I think it had Dean Jones in it, okay? And if that one ever came on DVD or something, I would probably go buy it, order it, okay? When I was a little kid, uh, one if I did my like top 5 or top 10 movie TV shows that I went crazy over, had a lot of nostalgia for, that I love when I was a little kid, Herbie would be one of them, okay? And okay, but I especially love Herbie when I was like 3, 4, 5, okay? And so today we'll be reviewing. I'll be reviewing the Love Bug, okay? So basically the plot is uh, about Herbie becomes friends with Jim Douglas, a race car driver, and um, okay, and Herbie, uh, the car that is alive, basically, okay, um, and like when you're in the car behind the wheel, he can lock the door, don't let you out. He can do wheelies. He can drive real fast, and then when somebody most of the time in these sequels, I mean the franchise, when somebody in the passenger seat, they'll say, "How you do that?" And then most of the time when somebody behind the wheel, they'll say, "That wasn't me." Yeah, right. Or they'll say, "Can you open the door and let me out?" Stuff like that. Okay. And then okay. Um, so yeah. Okay. Um, and then the guy that Herbie come from in that dealership or wherever, he sees Herbie driving real fast, so they have a little race competition in one of the races to whoever wins get Herbie. And then he tried to sabotage Herbie. One night he talked to Jim Douglas, a mechanic, or something like that. I think he's a mechanic or something. And while they were talking, he put Irish coffee in the gas tank to make Herbie don't act normal and lose one weight. Okay, and okay, um, okay, 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 and it takes Jim Duggan a while before he find out who Herbie is. Okay, he got 78% of Rotten Tomatoes, 66% from the audience. He got Buddy Hatchett at Tennessee Summit, Joe Flynn at Harvard Shaw. Okay. He was in Michael Davies, and then he was in a bunch of those Walt Disney movies. Okay, like Computer World Tennis Shoes, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, The Medical Executive, The Stronger Man in the World. I grew up with those movies in my childhood, so those would be another one that I will review for y'all. Okay? And then the villain in this movie, Peter Thorndike, because he wants to get after Herbie and stuff. So, and then so one night when Herbie, there was one night where Herbie, run off and have only one. I think like the one night where he's driving and Dean Jones and looking for him and stuff. He crashes into the guy's shop. I think I forgot like he's like either Korean or Chinese or something. And so Dean Jones character Jim Douglas have to pay back, pay him for the damages. And so then that guy comes in and make a deal with Jim Douglas. I think something about if I win the race, you can have the money and all this, and then something get involved. Now he like part owner of Herbie, and then something happened where when Herbie wins, and Peter Thorndike lost the race at the end. The guy, let's see, what was the name? Mr. Wu. He become like the new owner of Peter Thorndike like dealership. Okay, and then Mr. Peter Thorndike. Okay, Joe Friend, Harvard Shaw, they're like arguing back and forth and fighting oil on each other. Okay, so they made some kind of deal, and so Peter Thorndyke supposed to win, but I guess that if he lose, then um, Mr. Wu, become like the new owner of the dealership. I thought the way they did Peter Thorndyke character, I never liked. At the end where he's like a mechanic now, fixing cars and arguing, and then Mr. Wu becomes the new owner. I'm like, I didn't like that part. Okay, but okay, and then Herbie drive off and trying to find at the end because they said, where you going? I think that was Tennessee said. Hey, Tennessee go, where y'all going on your honeymoon? He said, wherever Herbie takes us, or something like that, or it's up to Herbie, or something like that. Okay? So there's a girl in here that worked for Peter Thorndyke, and Carl Bennett, and Michelle Lee. Michelle Lee played Paul Bennett, and she become his wife in the movie. Okay, so yeah, so I would say it's an iconic movie, and Herbie is one of the most iconic movie / TV show car. Herbie is an iconic car and movie and TV show. Okay, in my opinion, it's up there with the General Lee from Dukes of Hazzard, up there with the Mystery Machine from Scooby Doo, and the Game Bond car. Okay, and I'm surprised that they never. It's been like 20 years since this one came out. So this one came out in 2005. I'm surprised they never tried to do another one. Because nowadays, they don't come up with new ideas. All they do is remake and reboot movies. And then when they do remake and reboot, they just butcher them. Okay? Yeah. Okay? So, be honest, this is better than like 90% of movies that come out today. Okay? It's classic. Okay? Okay? So, yeah. So this was back when Walt Disney were making family-friendly, good, and classic movies. And like I said, I was a big Herbie fan when I was little. Haven't watched Herbie in a long time. I decided what my thoughts and feelings on Herbie. Since I'm older now, and I'm saying, you know what, the original, still a good movie. And I'm gonna give Herbie, or I should say, the Love Bug, an A. Okay. Now there's some sequels in Herbie that is decent, and there's some that is just plain bad. So we'll talk about those, and then after I review all the Herbie movies, then I will do a video ranking the Herbie franchise. So thank you, and till next time.